Hi, this is Takashi Noha from JLJ Jazz Lab Japan. Uh, Today, I'm not talking about the records, sorry, but I just wanna talk about the, funny characteristic of Japanese jazz collectors. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I had that in mind, some time ago, but I decided to shoot this video to share with you. Anyway, as you have already known, that most of the jazz records reissued here in Japan back in the, starting from maybe 60s, 70s, and yeah, mainly 80s and up to 90s. Of course, 2000 and up to now, there are some reissues, but mainly, yeah, that's the era. I should say, I usually call that era, golden age of jazz record reissues here in Japan, because most of the major companies, they reissue the jazz titles like crazy. Yeah, even the minor titles and the minor labels that you never knew before, they just reissue them. Yeah, that's what they did, and I love that legacy too. Okay, back to the topic. There's some actually, funny characteristics of jazz collectors here in Japan, and one of them is that you know deep, heavy jazz collectors usually buy the same title, you know, not only one copy, maybe two or three copies, you know. That's what they usually do. That's why I sometimes, list the records on the eBay and also on our JLJ, auction site with unused, sealed, never used records. Because, at that time, jazz collectors, you know, those who had the money, of course, they usually buy the popular title or the title that he likes. Okay, one copy for playing normally, and another copy maybe for saving, in case the copy that he is playing has a scratch or damage or something like that, as a stock. And sometimes, two copies. Yeah, that's what they usually do. I don't know outside of Japan, the jazz collectors outside of Japan do the same. I don't know, but the heavy, deep jazz collectors usually do that. Yeah, kind of thing. And another thing I think is very funny is that I just show you samples. I just a couple. I have the couple of samples here. These are the Toshiba EMI BST series Blue Note in the early 90s. I already talked about that, the greatness of Blue Note reissues by Toshiba in the early 90s, right? And, they put the obi like this. And if you look at the back of the obi, okay, let me just show you. If you look at the back of the obi, yeah, it's here. Around here they put the coupon. Yeah, they put the coupon here. So if you present that coupon to Toshiba EMI, I think 15 coupons. So you need to buy 15 titles of this series and cut this part in coupon and send them to Toshiba EMI. You will get the bonus LP, which is not for sale. At that time, it is here. It's a Tina Brooks, back on the scene, I think. Yeah, sorry, back to the tracks. Sorry, back to the tracks. So it's a rare copy at that time, Tina Brooks. So the collectors usually, collect these coupons to get that, rare LP at that time. And this is uncut obi, right? It's not cut. Yeah, The obi is like that. But you know, the other sample that I showed you here, you know, Freddie Hubbard, I think, you know, going up, yeah, going up, it is cut already. You can see here, it is cut already. But you know, the way the jazz collectors here in Japan cut the coupon is really, really sensitive, you know. I don't know whether you can see it properly. Okay, let me just remove this obi for you to see properly, okay? Just wait. Yeah. So it's like this. You can see that it's like this. I don't know how, you know, this guy cut this coupon part of obi at the back, you know. I think, you know, he just tried to cut with a sharp razor or something, you know. Just the coupon part only, you know, precisely, exactly. Not damaging the other part of the obi, right? So the jazz collectors here in Japan are like that, you know, very, very sensitive about, you know, keeping the records that he buys. You know, that's why you see, you know, most of the jazz records sold not only by me but sold by the other sellers, especially the jazz records. Most of them are very clean, you know, very clean, almost like a brand new or intact, right? Even the sleeve, and if you look at this obi, it's just brand new, and even the sleeve, you know, just brand new, you know. It just came out from the market right now, or the factory. It just looks immaculate, brand new. So that's why, you know, Japanese collectors are very, I think, you know, are different from the collectors all over the world. I think, yeah, they keep the records in, I don't know, very, very sensitive way. And I once, you know, had accident with my, you know, senior brother back in those days, many, many years ago, when I was at the primary or something, you know, when I started listening to the music. And there was a music, I mean, the movie that I liked, and went to see the movie at the theater called Blues Brothers. You know that, you know, it's a comedy, but in there, there's a lot of, you know, of course, you know, jazz related, rhythm and blues, soul, funk, you know, those legends were there playing. At that time, I didn't know, you know, those legends, but I just liked the movie and the music. And my brother, you know, bought the, you know, the album, Blues Brothers, you know, album at that time for the, I mean, for the movie, that compilation album, right? And I just wanted to listen to that record while my brother was not in the house, and then just sneaked in to his room, and I just picked up that album and just, you know, put it on the turntable and played it. But you know, all of a sudden, you know, when I tried to, you know, flip the vinyl record over to the other side, I just dropped, yeah, and it had the scratch on the side B, I think, side 2, and then I just, you know, got panicked, and I just, you know, put it back in the, you know, sleeve and everything, you know, like it was in the shelf, and I just didn't tell him, you know, anything. But you know, all of a sudden, you know, after a few days, he came up to me, and he just started talking to me. You know, you just played this one, and you just made a scratch here, and then he just showed it to me, and then he just punched into my face, you know, never do that again. So it's like that, you know. Even my brother was very, very sensitive about keeping the records, you know, he had at that time. So I think, you know, Japanese are like that. But anyway, it's a good thing that now we have those plenty of records, you know, NM, or sometimes, you know, mint, or sometimes, you know, never spin before. Yeah. So that's the characteristic of the record collectors here in Japan, especially in jazz. I think I don't know about the other areas of music. I know rock, yeah, of course, because I started listening to the music as rock music and popular music, and then to the black music, jazz, and so on, right? And most of you guys watching this also did the same, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for today. That's the funny characteristic of jazz collectors here in Japan. I hope you like it. Okay, and yeah, I just appreciate you guys for watching these videos and also supporting us. And please continue staying safe, healthy, and I'll see you again. Thank you. Bye bye.